Hello बच्चा पार्टी, welcome you all to our official channels, The Aimers. As I promised you, we are bringing a continue video now from class 10th, class 9th, class 8th, 11th and 12th. Here we cover all the academic scenario, whatever we know. So, now we are going with one chapter of class 9. Not this chapter is class 9th I say. For the student of class 8, you have also the chapter 4. So the first few lectures I covered for class 8 also. If you are preparing for Olympiads, if you are preparing for KPY, if you are preparing for SOF, then it is very best for you. If you are really willing to know something more, something magic in science, then you are here. It is good. Actually, Bacha Party, my today content is force. So, what I try to say today in front of you, what actually the force is. The force is nothing. Force is a push or pull. We all know that. Force is a push or pull. Yes, sir. Force is a push or pull. But Bacha Party, question come, why force is a push or pull? How force causes push or pull? Why we put this word push or pull in a force? It happened, Bacha Party, due to external agent. Due to external agent. So due to external agent, so we say from our childhood we study one statement. That is what? If you want to write, then just write down your copy. Write down. Force is an external agent which can change or try to change the condition of an object, the position of an object. Again I am saying, force is an external agent which may change or try to change the position of an object. It means what, sir? Suppose bacha, this one is a wall, this one is a board. If I push here, it is not changing their position, but I am trying to change. But bacha Party, you also observe I am applying some external force, external agent. This is my hand, external. So we say external thing. Just because of that, push or pull arises. So we say force is a push or pull. Okay. So actually the concept is that we are studying force is a push or pull, force is external agent. But this methodology, this myth in front of us, actually the myth behind push or pull, the myth behind an external agent is coming from long time in front of us. So today we will discuss which scientist who say what is force, who say whatever is the force. There is always contradiction come in front of us. Not only in chemistry, also in physics the contradiction come. So we observe one by one. The first physician, Aristotle. What Aristotle say about force? He said that force is a external thing, external agent. An external force is required to keep a body in uniform motion. It means he say we require external force to put something in uniform motion. See, as this is a marker, I am throwing it as like this. So for throwing it, moving in a motion, leave it. Whatever, after few times it may go to rest, it may retardation, do retardation. But actually right now he is doing uniform motion. So how it happens? Because I pushed it. I given a force, external force. So this concept is given by Aristotle. So what Aristotle say? An external force is required to keep a body in uniforms. Up to here in doubts, Bacha Party? No. Now, another point come in front of us about Galileo and Galilei. Okay? What he say? After Aristotle, no, he is not up to the mark. He is not up to the mark. He get something here lacking. You study everything in this chapter in detail. Now I am just giving you an intro what is actually the forces. So after Aristotle, one more scientist, physician came, a scientist came, Galileo Galilei. What he say? He developed the idea of a force. It means he gives the idea of a force. How he give? He say force is a cause of motion. Force is a cause of motion. It means force happen due to motion. Okay? And we all know that, Bacha Party, the branch of physics which deals with the causes of motion is equal to dynamics. So बच्चा पार्टी, in which branch you study about force? In which branch of physics you study about force and its cause of motion? In dynamics. Okay. So what Galileo said? Galileo developed the idea of a force. How he developed? He said force is a cause of motion and helps to determine the natural state. He generally said that the force is a cause of motion. Okay. With this cause of motion, we actually determine the natural state, the actual state of an object, where it is in rest or it is in uniform motion. Who said that? Galileo said it. What Galileo said that? Force is a cause of motion which helps to determine actual or natural state of an object. It is either in rest or in uniform motion. This concept given by Galileo about force. Now, Galileo say force is a cause of motion. Getting my points? But what Isaac Newton say? Isaac Newton say force is not a cause of motion. Force happen due to change in motion, due to change in position, due to change in variation, due to change in velocity, due to change in acceleration. Listen what I try to say. He say force is a cause of motion, but Newton say force happen when motion change, when states change. Listen, everything coming in a parallel way. After Aristotle, Galileo come. After Galileo, Isaac Newton come. Isaac Newton developed the three laws of motion. He said three laws of motion. Newton first law, Newton second law, Newton third law. कर भला तो हो भला. It means जैसे करोगे वैसे भरोगे. प्यार दोगे प्यार पाओगे. नफरत दोगे नफरत पाओगे. इश्क करोगे दिल लगेगा. और दिल वाले दुल्हनिया ले जाएंगे. अरे जस्ट किडिंग. कोई दुल्हनिया नहीं ले जाएगी आपकी. आपकी दुल्हनिया आपके पास ही रहेगी. कब तक रहेगी आपके पास? जब तक बेटा आप पढ़ाई करोगे. जिस दिन आपने पढ़ाई से नाता तोड़ दिया, आपका बंदी कहीं और. आज जिसे तुम नोट्स शेयर कर रहे हो ना, नोट्स मीन्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग टू यू. ये जो तुम उसे शेयर कर रहे हो कि आज इसे ये दे देंगे तो कल वे सेट हो जाएगी. तो बेटा ध्यान में रखना एक बात. अभी रक्षाबंधन गया है, अब फिर रक्षाबंधन आएगा अगले साल, अब फिर अगले साल 9th 10th में हो जाएगा. समझ रहे हो ना? और अगले 10th में अगले नए सफर मिलेंगे उसे. और जब नए सफर मिलेंगे तो नई मंजिल मिलेगी. और जब नई मंजिल मिलेगी तो नए लोग मिलेंगे. जब नए लोग मिलेंगे तो नई कहानी बनेगी. तो तुम्हारी कहानी कहीं रहेगी नहीं. अगर चाहते हो कि तुम्हारा किरदार तुम खुद निभाओ, चाहते हो कि द वन हु लव्स यू, टू whom you loves you, they actually care about you, then the only way to get is study. So just focus on a study. Okay? So Isaac Newton developed three laws of motion based on the idea of force as cause change of velocity of the body. What he say? He say force happen due to change in velocity. How force happen? Due to change in velocity. Okay? Are you getting my points? What I try to say? Three concepts come in front of us. Aristotle, what he say? He say external force is required to keep a body in uniform motion. Galileo say force is a cause of motion which determine the state of an object. Newton says force is a change in velocity. Force happens due to change in velocity. And the branch of physics in which we study about cause of motion is known as dynamics. Up to this point I explain you. And why force is a push or pull because of external agent. How it happens I told you. This is just an intro video of a force to you. If actually you like this, then tell me. We will continue this lecture further and bring more exciting things for you, bringing so metabolism activity for you. You just comment down, sir, it is beneficial for us, I get something new, yeah, it is odd, you just mention that. After that we will continue this session. Your response is important for me. As you told me, sir, we need something more, so I came here. Because Chapati, I left you in the middle, I know that. So just because of me you are feeling right now you're falling in pain. Just because of me your science is distracted, so I need to cover it all aspects. क्योंकि अपने तो अपने होते हैं, पराये को अपनाओगे तब न समझेंगे तुम्हारे अंदर क्या काबिलियत है. सो बच्चा पार्टी, दैट्स ऑल. जय हिंद. ओके, टाटा, बाय.